Okay. So how was your holiday? Lots of chocolate? Ah,
Not here.
yeah, Aline has just said that in her place also not. I don't know, all students today. I don't know what happened. Maybe we should restart Easter because
Yeah. I complained with some colleagues from the US on the last meeting of my day, saying, okay, I need to tell to my mom that I'm still a son. Because when I was a child, I received like 3, 4, 5, and
Mhm.
now I'm just providing.
Yeah. Yeah. Things changed a little, huh?
Yeah.
That
And
is the natural way.
to talk about changes, we used to
Ah,
see everything. You have a kind of new hair, don't you?
who?
You?
Me?
Yeah,
Oh, I
it is
mean,
different.
I didn't buy any hair.
Okay, true. But it looks like different.
Look, maybe it is not because I always have it closed, no, and it is open.
Yeah,
It's not
probably.
wet. It's not clean. Because normally
Okay.
when we girls, when we hear that we have a different hair, normally the answer is it's clean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, it's true.
But it's not. So it's, yeah, I think it's just open today. Yeah. I didn't do anything special. Okay, guys, should we wait for Fabian? Let's start. Yeah.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Okay, let me share a picture with you.
Okay.
And again, I closed everything here. Just a second. But you gave a lot of chocolate, didn't you? Wellington?
No.
You didn't give either.
As I knew that I wouldn't receive any, I just bought one for one special person,
Okay.
aka.
Okay. Yeah. I confess that now I was a little afraid to ask because I was really afraid to ask.
Okay.
But anyway, things have, yeah, you know. Okay. So tell me about this picture.
You know that me and Aline, we are going to have a completely different vision, don't you?
No, I'm thinking here. But I was trying to translate the music, but it is not interesting the same as Portuguese. That is, dois hambúrgueres, alface, queijo, molho, especial, cebola, picles e pão de gergelim.
Now in English.
2 burgers, let's cheese and sauce special, onions, pickles, and
Wow.
a bread, and I don't know the.
And Isa, just to let you know, Aline
Uh-huh.
don't eat meat.
I was a little suspicious. I was, because of something she said in our class now 5 minutes ago. I was a little, because she, you know, when a person says something with property.
Uh-huh.
Hello, Fabio. Okay,
Hello, good
Fabio.
evening.
Good evening, baby. Look at the picture. What's this?
Something very delicious. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
If I could, I ate it every day.
You would eat every day this? Could
If
you
I could.
handle? Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you look at this image, I know that you might be hungry now, yeah, but can you relate it to anything? Maybe not so tasty? Not really?
I really.
What if I told you that it has something to do with feedback?
I don't. Serious?
Seriously?
Okay, here
Huh.
we are again on employee stuff.
Exactly.
I left my ships some hours ago, and here we are again.
Mhm. What if I told you, would you believe?
If the feedback looks nice like this hamburger, I would love it.
Okay, what is the name of this picture? What is this in the picture? Is it a book?
No,
No.
No.
it
Is
is a
it?
sandwich.
Thank
and
you.
It is when you receive a feed or you give a
Ah.
feedback, you give as a sandwich. Like you
Mhm.
see.
You mean the sandwich technique?
Yeah,
Can you explain that?
yeah, you can start to saying something nice and start to showing for the person what you like his work, and then you can say what you don't like or you think that this person should improve, show why, giving an example, offer a way to work together or show a way to improve that, and again say something nice and like, oh, you agree, or then that is all the ingredients.
Okay, so you mean that you have something good, you have something to be improved, like you make a sandwich, yeah, and you make the combination, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, is it the most common way? The most common presentation of feedback? What do you think?
I'm not sure if it's the most common way,
Mhm.
but it is the most common technique about feedback.
Yeah. Do you recognize, like, when if you think about some feedbacks that you may have already received, do you recognize this technique?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What about you, Fabio?
Yeah, I think it's the most common technique and
Mhm.
the better way to give a feedback.
Easy.
You mean it's the best way, in your opinion?
Yeah, because you can give the employees can receive the points and building together your for who or giving this feedback methods to improve this point.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What do you think, Wellington? Wellington said, is it?
Well, I use it to like. Not anymore.
Mm,
And why? Well, sometimes I just receive the same good feedback again, just to be an introduction for a bad one. Like
mhm,
used to repeat something that I already know, something that it was already said in the past.
mhm,
And then I realized, okay, oh my, something is coming, and it's something so bad that cannot be started with this thing. So it's like a warm up, not a true feedback, I think.
mhm. What have you done the most, Waddington? Have
Complain.
you what have you done the most? Have you given or received feedback?
Oh, gratefully, I'm receiving a lot, and most of them good ones. But I'm the kind of person that I used to give real time. Like you did a good action, and okay, like bro, you did a good job. Not store everything and give one formal, because I don't have a
Mm,
team formal, so I can do that all the time, and I try.
okay, okay. Look here. That would be the description of the sandwich technique. Yeah. Saying what went well, what needs to improve, and the overall statement. Pretty much what Aline described. Yeah. Okay. Do you use the micro yes question before giving feedback?
No,
No? Why not?
it's Aline's time,
It's what?
not Aline's turn, not
Ah, it's
mine
Aline's turn.
or Fabio's.
Ah.
Interesting.
Do you use
Interesting.
Aline? Aline, have you ever given feedback?
Yes.
So do you use the micro yes question?
I think that maybe I already used, but it's not very common. I have more sessions about feedback, and then you had to fill a document. So when you have the sessions, it is a little bit different that you can go to the point. But I think that I use more the sandwich
Yeah.
technique. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Fabio?
Yeah, I think we can take the opportunity in specific occasions to bring the person to give your feedback, and not only in a specific moment, mainly when you realize some positive points that this person had, and take this opportunity to maybe tell some negative points, give your feedback in general.
Isa,
Oi.
when you say micro yes questions, it's something like you have been doing such a great job, don't you? And you say, yes, I do. And okay, and you have been working a lot, don't you agree? Yes, I do. And then come up something really to the point. Is it the meaning of micro yes question? Something just to lead you to agree with me and we are in almost the equal position, and then you are not too afraid, and
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't do that. I don't. But
Now it's
I've seen-
Aline's turn again. Aline,
Yeah.
answer him. I mean, Wellington, what you asked, the technical name is a tag question. Yeah. It's usually that small question that you ask before you say something, and then you ask a question to confirm. Yeah.
Mhm.
Usually you do that strategically to involve the other person to get the other person.
Like to show you that I'm seeing you, and now you agree with my perspective,
To
and
get
now
the person.
that you agree with my perspective, I'm going to show you something unexpected. But now
Yeah.
you already have they established okay, I truly believe in you.
Or
Dirty
when
way,
you, yeah,
works.
but you also reveal your opinion first, because normally if you have the opinion that the person did something, you start with the affirmative. If you have the opinion the other person didn't do something, you start with the negative, like you haven't been doing quite a great job, have you? You know, and you just search for, you fish for the other person's commitment. Yeah. So you get from the other, but you give a lot from yourself as well. Yeah.
Mm.
But that was not really the micro yes question. Yeah. I think Aline can explain a little bit more. Can't you, Aline?
I was looking a little bit in the video again to remember, because it is more to how I remember. It's more about to not a warm up, but a way to start the conversation, like break the ice, and then you start the feedback.
Yeah. Yeah. Could you give me an example? Like you said.
No, it was like I was searching here the example that they showed.
Okay. Yeah, like you said, I think it was you who said it. I take immediately every opportunity to praise the person or to make a comment. Yeah, like, do you have 5 minutes to talk about this? I've seen what you're doing and I have a few comments, or I have some ideas. Can I share them with you? Yeah, it is something like this. Okay, Wellington. Yeah, now I'm going to send you some answers for you, some questions for your discussion, okay?
Okay.
Don't ask me that. I already remember mine. May I share?
Yeah.
On my last position on this same company, I received an award like as a job role model. So exactly was what I was doing became the job role model for our team. I left the team for another one, but all my obligations was written, and then to hire a new one or to improve someone's skills, it was based on my things, my stuff that I used to perform and care. So this became something that I really be proud.
Yeah, just could think about the bad ones, but it's not exactly the bad one. Like people say that I'm, and I know that I am. Ah, this is the sad part or the good part. That it is good because you know what is the problem, you can recognize. But I'm too stubborn, and it is really difficult to accept some things, and sometimes I make the discussion a little bit harder than it should be. What do you think about Wellington? Do you agree?
Well, you like a discussion, like me, but I'm not sure.
It's difficult to me say what the most important feedback that I've received, but I think that people give you some signals where you can identify how they interpret your behavior inside the company. For example, I am a introspect person, and sometimes it's concern that I have because I don't know how the people face me inside the team, because I don't use it to talk a lot. I prefer observe and bring some points. But when you are inside a team and you gonna realize that you do a important job for entire company, and people recognize that, I think is a good feedback, and it's can solve some doubts that you have about your performance, about your behavior. I mean, when you receive when you have a good accept inside the team, inside the company, it's a good feedback about your personality.
We need to give more, is it? Examples? Ah, there is another question. Do you often get feedback at work? Yes, I do, and I prefer the ones that is not formal. So, for example, uh, on the last position, I was the real IT guy, the one that help you others, other employee. And sometimes one time I was helping the Guilherme Johan Peter. He is the one that has Gerdau on the name, so he is a family from Gerdau, and he's bro, such a busy guy and such a rich guy. And then I was talking to him and helping him. Then 1 month later, his secretary, his assistant, asked me, "Okay, Guilherme want to see you." And okay, what is his problem? There's no problem. He just want to see you. Okay, how mine? And then when I enter on his room, he said to me, "Oh, I was in, I think that it was New York, buying chocolates for my family, and I remember you and bought a chocolate for you." Bro, I didn't know where to put my face, but I really like it. and not because the chocolate, but because who is in the organization and how the hell he would remember me on New York. So there's a lot of other things to remember, and he remember me. So I like it. So this kind of feedbacks is more important than for me the one that you split some time to give a formal one. And you kids, do you often get feedback at work?
On my position, I've received I receive feedbacks constantly, not only from my teammates, my boss, but my customers. They are used to give feedbacks. Um, Also in the way that they treat me when they um, demand me something. I feel useful on on their lives. It's a good feedback.
Awesome. Our lady.
I think that when you receive a feedback that follow the steps from like the video, that's all. I had a situation last week. I worked with a girl, and your lead said something to her and didn't know my example for that. And then the girl came to me and said, I don't know what she wanna say with that. And she asked me if I could give her some examples about that, and I didn't also understand the feedback. So this didn't help and make her uncomfortable and don't know what to do with that information. So the feedback's good when it is uh, clear for the person to know what to do with that. Like, oh, you are doing great with this part, but you should improve here in this situation, talking and this way. Then it helps a lot because uh, you can see exactly what you uh, it is. It wasn't in your um, you wasn't looking for that before, but when it is not clear or it is a little bit um, sometimes just to discount or it is aggressive, so it also doesn't help.
How do you agree that the feedback you get at work actually helps improve your work? And tell us about a situation because you didn't get it, it was negative. This first questions, I do, but when you receive something spontaneously, if it is just to follow some company's obligations, like here we have some specific agendas to give feedback. And then we you you can see when it is a true feedback, something that was real, taking notes, and then a specific situation. Sometimes it's just to follow the meeting. Okay, I need to say something, and let me try to find something that I can tell you to improve. So this one, usually we don't even remember on the minutes later because we go to another meeting. But some of them, I do think, like I received some bad, like, bro, you are such a happy, but sometimes you need to calm down because no one knows when you are being serious or when you are kidding. So, and okay, now I realize that okay, this is something that I need to work on it, and it helped me. And kids.
I agree. The most of feedbacks that I receive um, could improve my techniques, but sometimes I receive a feedback I try to use in my work methods, and it don't work with me. So I come back to the person that gave me the feedback. I explain that it don't didn't work with me, and I tried together with the person create another method that maybe can fit for both. So I think it's important as well bring one feedback of the feedback received. So very important as well. And normally I consider a negative feedback that I received recently. It's related exactly about my behavior. People say that I should be talkative, interact with the person more times. Yeah, this kind of feedback.
Okay, guys, we're about to see a short video about giving critical feedback. Yeah, but first, how do people usually give? Wellington even said that they have a special meeting, like an agenda for from period to period, from time to time, people getting feedback. Yeah. So how is it usually made? Is there a protocol? You said meeting, so it's a one-one. How does it usually happen?
Here we have one-on-one. So it
Mhm,
is the formal one that you and your leader needs to
mhm,
see your plan of development, self-development, your feedback,
mhm,
your uh, strategies, your goals. And then we have some rules like the leader needs to give us feedback about our performance. So the
mhm,
way they achieves the goals, and needs to give us feedback related to Gerdau culture. Like, okay, we say here about openness, we say here about we raise the bar every day and all the praise that we need to be on the
mhm,
Gerdau's pattern, and our leader needs to do this evaluation. But also, we have another platform that we can ask for feedbacks for our colleagues, our peers, or people from business, people that will work on it on a project or a specific situation, and then give you a feedback. And the nice thing that is unknown. So you ask a feedback like, okay, my skill about project management, and I ask for 5. I need to at least select 5 names, and then after all of them, or at least 3, give a feedbacks, I'm gonna see my results without knowing who has written.
Mhm. What about you guys? How do people usually give in your company?
As Wellington said, normally once a month we
Mhm.
receive feedback about our results, about our performance.
Mhm.
The leader say what he see or work, and in this event we take the opportunity to define goals for the next month, and
Mm.
as Wellington said, also once a year we have a process to evaluation from our colleagues and teammates about our entire performance at the company.
Mhm. So there is a planning moment as well, yeah.
Exactly.
Mhm. What about with you, Aline? Does it happen pretty much the same way?
Yeah, but mine is like 1 in a year,
Okay.
and it is bad because you stay for a long time without knowing what is
Yeah.
happening. But sometimes when you are talking with the lead, they say, "Oh, in this project, I expect that you assume this paper, and or I wanna see more from you and
Uh-huh.
in this kind of position." So it helps.
I see. So what is the point of giving feedback anyway? What is the point in the first place? Why do we do it? Like once in a year, as Aline just said, yeah, people don't even remember what was mentioned in the previous one. Yeah. So what is the point? Why do people give feedback? What do you think?
To
The
help
real
to improve.
Yeah.
The intention is that,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
to make people improve. Mhm. And do you think that no matter what, this is always the result that is achieved?
No.
No, yeah. What is the difference between I gave them feedback and I told them?
When you give a feedback, you bring the points that person could improve in your
Mhm.
career, and bring possible solutions to help improve your skills.
You agree? guys?
If Fabio, the CFO, said, who am I to disagree?
I'm going to send you a link to a video, and I'd like you to watch the video and tell me when you finish, because so that we can discuss a question together, okay?
Okay.
Let me know when you finish.
We need to give a feedback for Aline. It's not nice. Just go away.
I knew he would say something.
Fábio, Aline is back.
Fábio.
Why
I don't say
Wellington
nothing.
what he was saying about me?
Wellington, you don't fool anyone. You see?
Fábio said that it's not
Okay,
nice,
guys.
just left.
No, I am innocent.
Now I'm going to show you some pictures, and I'd like to know what these pictures have to do with the video you just watched, okay?
Okay. There's nothing related to the video. Completely opposite.
When can feedback be disrespectful?
Well, I did a course last year about feedback, and something that I really realized in my
Mm-hmm.
case, it
Mm-hmm.
is disrespectful when you see that is not well prepared. Like, oh, okay, it is the feedback time, so let's start the meeting and see how's the mood is going to drive us. Like, we need to give formal feedback about specific situations and
Mm-hmm.
to with a time mark, like, okay, I'm saying about that specifically because of this and that, not in general, like, okay, you are a rude person, and okay, tell me why. No, you are a rude person, just face it. So this became disrespectful because you see, okay, it is something like I thought like 2 minutes ago, and now I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying,
Okay. What about this one?
just just
What do you
face it.
think about it?
Just face it. It's not a feedback. Okay. Respect what I'm saying. Doesn't matter if it hurts. And if it hurts in you. The problem is you.
Is this how you understood what is written there?
Yes, you are not too sensitive. You are not overreacting. If it hurts you, it hurts you. This is the way that I understood.
How did you understand it, Fabio and Aline?
Like if you're being offended, you are not too sensitive or overreact. It hurt you.
It should be
hurts and
respected, yeah, that you felt
yes,
hurt.
Okay.
Okay, Wellington, it's
Okay.
exactly the opposite. Yeah,
Okay.
like it's not like you're being a drama queen. If you felt it, it's real. It needs to be handled. It needs to be. People need to pay attention to that. Yeah.
I understood
Mhm.
ironically.
You
You are not
did.
too sensitive. You are not overreacting. If it hurt you, it hurt you.
It's
Something
your
like
problem.
yeah,
Yeah.
not mine. Okay, got it.
Which goes completely against
Yeah.
what we are discussing. Yeah. Don't scare me. Okay. Okay, guys. So do you agree with me that there are different ways of saying the same thing?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Now, let's check our vocabulary. Yeah. How many synonyms for the word happy can you say? Can you give me some synonyms?
Excited.
Excited. What else?
Satisfied.
Satisfied. Aline, give me one.
No pressure.
No pressure.
oh my gosh. Um,
Only one. Aline, you don't need to,
I know it is just one more.
The opposite of sad, unsaid.
Happy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is a very good empiric and real example of how learning synonyms can help us. Yeah. How can it help us? Enhancing our vocabulary. So, shall we enhance our vocabulary? I'm going to send you some links, and I want you to do this individually, okay? There you go. And then just tell us your results. Are you there?
11.
11? Uh-huh. How did you feel, Wellington?
Disappointed. But it is more than 5, so I would pass. On
Uh-huh.
co,
Uh-huh. Okay. Which word was really new for you that called your attention?
patchy. I don't know.
Patty?
Yeah.
What about
But
Fabio and
I
Aline?
remember petty peeve, something like that. From another get together.
Aha.
Like when you are so pissed, petty peeve, something that is real annoying. But I
Mhm.
didn't find where to establish.
Okay. Well, Fabio, look at Fabio Wellington.
It's a simple,
Uh-huh. This is really nice. How do you call him? Faria Limer.
And
The other day I was trying to remember that.
yeah. The real one.
The real one, the authentic one.
I hate this name.
11 as well. So you guys did well. So you see how important it is to get to know synonyms, to get to know more words. Sometimes a synonym can save a life, yeah, or avoid lots of problems. I'm going to send you a sentence, and I'd like you to tell me which benefits could come out of this sentence and not, yeah. What good, if any good, could come out of this, and how to change, how to say it in different words.
Try problem solving on you before you come to me. Well, I think that we have been empowering you over the last years, and now you are able to find the solution by yourself. We have a open culture to make mistakes, so try it before, and then let's see how it's gonna work.
Okay, now, Fabio, I'm going to give one for each.
Okay. I saw this video. Go on, Fabito.
Difficult.
Said that beautiful word. I believe in you.
Thank you, bro.
Something like that.
So I think should you accomplish your demands and not become it my obligation?
Fabio.
Okay.
And you are being nice.
Or you can have, like, you can say, I wanna how your mark here, or how you develop your work here in this
Okay.
this problem.
Okay. Now, Aline, your turn.
She's awesome on it.
Holding everyone up, it is like making people more happy, or
Not really. Like, we need your part to finish the project. Everybody's getting late because you don't finish
oh,
your
okay.
part. Yeah.
We are expecting, or we want to see your part to accomplish the task.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, she was nice, wasn't she? She was very nice. Okay, guys. So let's wrap it up for today. Yeah. Let's just check some pronunciation really quickly. Okay. How do you pronounce this word here?
Culture.
Future.
Culture.
Culture.
Culture. Yeah.
Up.
Up.
Up. She's gonna say up.
Up. And another one. I even wrote.
Evaluation.
Evaluation. Evaluation. Yeah, because sometimes when we are thinking, we go too fast, and because it's tricky, because it's really similar to Portuguese. Sometimes we can say evaluate. Yeah, and it's evaluation. Okay, look at what Thais wrote: ABCDE, evaluation. Yeah. Okay, that's nice, guys. Let's wrap it up for today, and I wish you guys a great week with a lot of great feedbacks and demonstrations. I think you did pretty well in class today, and we have some pronunciation to improve, and I think you can already improve. No, I'm kidding, I'm using.
Isa,
Okay, guys.
as you have been leading nicely the get together, we're gonna provide more for you. So keep working. You are doing a good job. Keep working.
Thank you. See you, babies. Have a great week.
Bye bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.